we have Jenna Adameck. She's from Poughkeepsie on the show with us this morning. Good morning, Jenna.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about, so you reached out on, I don't know where we met, I think Facebook, or it sounds so weird to be like, we met on Facebook, but but you're part of a national grassroots coalition called #MasksNow. Would you explain to the audience what that means?
Sure. Masks Now, you're correct, is a national coalition, and the purpose is to create homemade face masks in order to free up medical-grade masks for doctors and nurses.
So how can people get involved, and what area are you working in currently? Because you said national. You're covering the Hudson Valley, and where else?
I am covering the Hudson Valley as a regional lead. So we have 111 state and regional leads across the country, and we have over 4,500 volunteers. As of last night, it probably has gone up since this morning, again, across the country.
Wow.
But I am working in the Hudson Valley, Westchester area to lead our volunteers and get things organized in order to get masks sewn and distributed to people who are in need of them.
I think it's great, the concept of this, right? You're trying to get people to make their own masks or make masks for people to take away the fact that everyone's trying to get these N95s, which are needed in the medical field, versus where we can all use just cloth masks. I think that's really great.
Thank you. Yes, that's our hope, is to get people mobilized. And it seems like people are really looking for something to do in a way to help out, which is how I ended up getting involved in this, wanting to feel some way to safely help during this crisis.
Now, I didn't realize how many people I knew that knew how to sew. Until all of a sudden I started seeing on Facebook, everybody's like sewing masks, and it's just wonderful to see everybody come together like that. So if someone listening knows how to sew a mask and has the fabric, how do they get involved in the #MasksNow?
Sure. They can go to masksnow.org and go ahead and click volunteer, and you fill out a form. And once you fill that form out, I'll have your information and I'll be able to contact you. But we're not looking just for sewers. We also need people who can call organizations to do some research about if they need donations. We need people to drive our donations, do pickups and drop-offs. So we like to say, if you can hold a phone, work a sewing machine, or drive a car, there's a place for you with us here at Masks Now.
I love that. And, it's been just wild seeing how much they're going through in the healthcare. The frontline workers are going through all the equipment. And if you think about it, it's like my husband made a perfect point. He was like, that's their uniform. Like, they should have that every single day, but they're going through it so quickly that they just can't keep up with the demand for it. And that's just really unfortunate. So I think this is a wonderful way, like Ryan was saying, if, they need the N95s, we can use the cloth masks in other areas. So this is a great way to get them out more. And is there any other information, a call to action where people can go other than the website? Are you on Facebook too?
We are on Facebook. Yep, you can find us. We have our national coalition if you just search Masks Now. But then I also have a Facebook group for the Hudson Valley and Westchester area. So you should be able to just search Masks Now, Hudson Valley, Westchester, request to join, and you're in there.
Now, Jenna, tell me why this is so close to your heart. Are you familiar with the healthcare industry, or what was your driving force behind joining Masks Now?
Yeah, I have a family member who works in healthcare, and I really wanted to make sure that they had protection in case their PPE was, depleted and they needed something as a backup. So I started to make masks for them in their office, and that's how I got involved, at the very beginning of it.
I think it's such a different lens to look at it through when someone in your family is in healthcare, because the rest of us complain about being, we're stuck at home, we're quarantined, we can't do this. But they have to get up every day and walk into into where the disease is, where COVID is, and that's taking such a risk and putting their life at risk to help save our family members. And I think they're just the true heroes, and they deserve all of our love and our admiration, our respect. And they have families as well. They have little kids at home and spouses and partners that they have to be concerned about too. So I think this is a great way to make sure they get the equipment they need. And I thank you, and I thank your family member that's working.
Thank you, yes.
And once again, what's that site?
So it's masksnow.org. You can go ahead and click volunteer, or if you're an organization that's listening and thinking that you might want to put a request in, you can click the button that says Get Masks and fill a request, and then we'll contact you as well.
All right, Jenna, thank you so much for your time. We'll post all that information at our website and our social media as well. And you stay safe out there, okay?
Thank you. You too.